Descend to flight level 60, reducing 200, Emirates 100.
Descend to flight level 70, speed 190 knots, Sky Dubai 15 November. Thank you, Emirates 68 Charlie. Descend to flight level 90, speed 190 knots, Saudia 72. Descend to flight level 60, speed 200 knots, St. Cargo 325. Arabia 8352, outbound Sharjah International Airport, Delta Alpha Victor Mike Oscar for Quebec departure, passing 2,100 feet climbing to 3,000 feet. Climb altitude 5,000 feet, Arabia 8352. Climb to 4,000 feet, Arabia 8352. Proceed direct Rirek, China Southern 6113.
Descend level 60, and then follow the profile, Emirates 37 Zulu. Thanks a lot, Sky Dubai 49er Whiskey.
Sky Dubai 2153. Approach, China Eastern 48 Heavy. Descend to level 80, speed 190 knots, China Eastern 48. Descend to 3,000 feet, Pakistan 74 Kilo. Descend to 2,000 feet, China Southern 6113. Descend to altitude 3,000 feet, Arabia 460. Descend to level 60, Sky Dubai 15 November. Climb to 5,000, Arabia 8352. Descend to 4,000 feet, Arabia 8352. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Sky Dubai 15 November.
Climb to flight level 170, Emirates 9er 578.
Level 60, and then follow the profile, Oman Air 28 Sierra. Descend to level 70, and then follow the profile, China Eastern 48.
Descend to altitude 5,000, and then follow the profile, Emirates 37 Zulu.
Descend to 60, Saudia 72.
Descend to altitude 3,000 feet, proceed direct Odlal, Emirates 37 Zulu.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Arabia 460. Stop descent at level 60, Sky Dubai 15 November. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, Sky Dubai 15 November. Proceed direct Bomiv, Arabia 460. The Tower, China Southern 6113. Arabia 8352, request further climb. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Saudia 72. Expedite climb to level 170, Arabia 8352.
Descend flight level 70, speed 200, Arabia 62 X-ray.
Descend to 2000 feet, Pakistan 74 kilo. Climb to flight level 170, Sky Dubai 26 Alpha.
Descend to 2000 feet, Emirates 37 Zulu.
Climb altitude 3000 feet, and then continue on the profile, Pakistan 74 kilo. Emirates 55 Sierra Heavy, to Al Maktoum International Airport, at speed 230. Descend to level 90, speed 200, Emirates 55 Sierra. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Sky Dubai 15 November. Descend 2000 feet, Pakistan 74 kilo. Descend altitude 4000, Sing Cargo 325. Climb to altitude 5000 feet, and then continue on the profile, cleared for the DB407 approach for 12 left, Sky Dubai 15 November.
Proceed direct Alnet, Emirates 100. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, proceed direct Alnet, Emirates 100.
Cleared for the DB421 approach to 12 left, Sky Dubai 15 November.
Descend to 3000 feet, Emirates 100.
Descend to 4000 feet, and then follow the profile, Sky Dubai 15 November. Descend to flight level 60, speed 190, Sky Dubai 685. Departure, Arabia 81, from Sharjah International Airport, passing 2200 climbing 5000 feet, Sierra Echo November Papa Alpha 3 Quebec. Roger, maintain 5000 feet, Arabia 81.
Descend to flight level 060, Arabia 62 X-ray.
Descend to 3000 feet, Sing Cargo 325.
Emirates 90578.
Thank you, Sky Dubai 26 Alpha. Cancel approach clearance, direct Solal, Saudia 72. Direct Midex, Saudia 72. Arabia 8352, good night. Arabia 460, good night. Descend to 2000 feet, proceed direct Bomiv, Sing Cargo 325.
Bye-bye, Emirates 37 Zulu. Climb to level 170, FedEx 884. Emirates 825 Heavy, out of 22 climbing 4000 feet, Mike India Romeo Oscar Tango 3 Golf departure. Climb flight level 170, Emirates 825.
Arabia 28 Yankee, to Sharjah International Airport. Descend to altitude 5000 feet, Oman Air 28 Sierra.
Descend to 2000 feet, and then follow the profile, Emirates 100.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Sky Dubai 15 November. Descend to 4,000, and then follow the profile, Oman Air 280. Descend to level 100, and then follow the profile, speed 200, Arabia 28 Yankee. Descend to flight level 080, Arabia 28 Yankee. Descend to flight level 60, Emirates 55 Sierra. Departure, Emirates 4776 Super, passing 16 climbing 4,000 feet, Sierra Echo November Papa Alpha 3 Golf. Climb to flight level 170, Emirates 4776.
Expedite climb, Emirates 825.
Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, and then follow the profile, China Eastern 48. We will enter a hold, Saudia 72.
Climb to 3,000, and then continue on the profile, Emirates 100. Cancel approach clearance, direct SJ 421, Emirates 100.
Sky Dubai 11 Victor. Arabia 81, request further climb.
Cleared for the DB 416 approach for 12 left, Emirates 100. Descend to 2,000, following the transition, cleared DB 416 approach to runway 12 left, Emirates 100.
Expedite climb to flight level 170, Arabia 81.
Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Arabia 62 X-ray. Descend to 3,000 feet, Arabia 62 X-ray.
Descend to level 60, Sky Dubai 11 Victor. Sync cargo 325, switching to the tower.
Emirates 825.
Descend to 3,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Oman Air 280. Climb flight level 170, quality 709er Alpha.
Thanks, FedEx 884. Departure, Arabia 928 Quebec, outbound Sharjah International Airport, passing 1,600 on the Alpha November Victor India X-ray 4 Quebec departure. Maintain 2,000 feet, Arabia 928 Quebec. Climb to flight level 170, Arabia 928 Quebec.
Thank you, Pakistan 74 Kilo. Descend to 2,000, and then follow the profile, Oman Air 280.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Arabia 62 X-ray.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, and then follow the profile, China Eastern 48. Gali Stair 87 Echo Heavy, to Al Maktoum International Airport, at speed 230. Arabia 81. Descend to flight level 100, reduce 200 knots, Gali Stair 87 Echo. Descend to flight level 60, Arabia 28 Yankee. Descend to 3000, China Eastern 48. Roger, leave holding, direct Mitix, Saudia 72. Climb to level 170, Emirates 758. Thank you, Emirates 4776. Roger, Saudia 72. Arabia 75, to Sharjah International Airport. Descend to flight level 60, speed 200 knots, Arabia 75. Descend to 3000, Saudia 72. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Skyjabai 685.
Thanks, Arabia 928 Quebec.
Descend to altitude 5000 feet, Emirates 55 Sierra. See you later, quality 709er Alpha. Emirates 1906 Heavy. Reducing 200, descend flight level 80, and then follow the profile, Emirates 1906. Climb to flight level 170, Emirates 613.
Thank you, Emirates 100.
Descend to 2000, and then follow the profile, Skyjabai 15 November. Descend to 3000 feet, Skyjabai 685. Approach, NAS Express 25 Tango. Descend to flight level 70, and then follow the profile, reducing 200, NAS Express 25 Tango. Speed 230, Gali Stair 87 Echo.
Arabia 62 X-Ray.
Descend to altitude 5000 feet, Skyjabai 11 Victor. Reduce 170 knots, Skyjabai 15 November. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Skyjabai 685. Increase 200 knots, China Eastern 48. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Skyjabai 11 Victor. Descend to altitude 2000, Saudia 72. Leave holding, cleared for the Akrim approach for 12 left, Saudia 72. Cleared for the Solal approach to 12 left, Oman Air 28 Sierra. Emirates 5950 Super, with you. Descend to flight level 80, and then follow the profile, speed 190 knots, Emirates 5950. Increasing 190, Skyjabai 15 November. Cancel approach clearance, left heading 010, Saudia 72. Skyjaby 3664, passing 2400 on the Alpha November Victor India X-Ray 5 Golf departure. Cancel approach clearance, direct to DB 401, Oman Air 280. Cleared for the Akram approach for runway 12 left, Saudia 72. Climb to flight level 170, Skyjaby 3664. See you later, Emirates 758. Thanks, Emirates 613. Descend to 3000, Emirates 55 Sierra. Cleared for the Rirak approach for 12 left, Oman Air 28 Sierra. Cleared for the Akram approach to runway 12 left, Oman Air 28 Sierra. Descend to 3000, Skyjaby 11 Victor. Thank you, Skyjaby 15 November. Arabian 984, outbound Sharjah International Airport, leveling off at 3000, Mike India Romeo Oscar Tango 3 Quebec departure. Climb flight level 170, Arabian 984. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, and then follow the profile, Arabia 75. Descend to 2000 feet, Emirates 55 Sierra. Descend flight level 60, Emirates 1906. Speed 220 knots, Oman Air 28 Sierra. Descend to flight level 60, NAS Express 25 Tango. Descend to 70, and then follow the profile, Emirates 5950. Tower, Saudia 72. Increasing to 30, Oman Air 28 Approach, red angle for Quebec, to Al Maktoum International Airport. Descend to flight level 70, reduce 200 knots, red angle for Quebec. Thanks, Skyjaby 3664. Descend to level 060, Gali Stair 87 Echo. Roger, Oman Air 28 Sierra. Skyjaby 753. Proceed direct So Gap, NAS Express 25 Tango. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, and then follow the profile, NAS Express 25 Tango. Cleared for the Alnet approach to runway 12 left, NAS Express 25 Tango. Cleared DB 420 approach 12 left, NAS Express 25 Tango.
Approach good evening, Arabia 4673, to Sharjah International Airport, at speed 230.
Descend to level 080, speed 190 knots, Skyjaby 753.
Descend to flight level 70, speed 200, Arabia 4673.
Cleared for the DB 403 approach for 12 left, NAS Express 25 Tango. Climb 5,000 feet, and then continue on the profile, NAS Express 25 Tango. Descend to 2,000 feet, Skyjaby 11 Victor. Thanks, Oman Air 28 Sierra.
Emirates 22 Foxtrot Super, passing 3,600 on the November Alpha Bravo India X-Ray 3 Golf departure.
Descend to 60, and then follow the profile, Emirates 5950. Follow the transition, cleared so gap approach to 12 left, NAS Express 25 Tango. Descend to 4,000 feet, and then follow the profile, NAS Express 25 Tango. China Eastern 48.
Climb to flight level 170, Emirates 22 Foxtrot.
Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, Emirates 5950. Descend to altitude 3,000 feet, Arabia 75. Arabia 28 Yankee. See you later, Arabia 984. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Emirates 1906. Thanks, Skyjaby 685. Descend to 3,000 feet, NAS Express 25 Tango. Descend 2,000 feet, Arabia 75. Descend to flight level 60, Skyjaby 753. Maintain 3,000, Arabia 68. Climb to flight level 170, Arabia 68. Emirates 8064. Speed 200, Emirates 8064. Descend to flight level 60, red angle for Quebec. Descend to 70, Emirates 8064. Follow the transition, cleared DW406 approach to runway 12 Al Maktoum International Airport, Emirates 8064.
Emirates 22 Foxtrot.
Tower, Skyjaby 11 Victor. Descend to 4,000, and then follow the profile, Emirates 5950. Descend altitude 2,000 feet, NAS Express 25 Tango. The Tower, Arabia 75. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, Skyjaby 753. Descend flight level 60, speed 200 knots, Arabia 400 Echo. Descend to 3,000 feet, Emirates 5950. Descend to altitude 3,000 feet, Gali Stair 87 Echo. Climb to flight level 170, Emirates 80 November. Descend to 3,000 feet, Emirates 1906. Descend to 2,000 feet, Emirates 5950. Proceed direct DB 414, NAS Express 25 Tango. Thanks, Arabia 68. The Tower, Emirates 55 Sierra. Proceed direct DB 414, Emirates 1906. Proceed direct DB 413, Emirates 1906.
Sky Dubai 728, with you. Descend to 80, speed 200, Sky Dubai 728. NAS Express 907 Romeo, with you.
Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, and then follow the profile, red angle for Quebec. Descend to flight level 60, Emirates 8064.
Descend to flight level 60, reducing 200, proceed direct I-Beauty, NAS Express 907 Romeo.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, Arabia 400 Echo.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Arabia 4673.
Descend to 4,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Arabia 400 Echo. Cancel approach clearance, heading 180, Emirates 1906. Emirates 30 Yankee Super. Cleared for the SOGAP approach to runway 12 left, Emirates 1906. Descend to 4,000 feet, Sky Dubai 753. Proceed direct Pasafe, Emirates 1906. Thanks, Emirates 80 November. Climb to level 170, Emirates 342. Descend to 2,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Golly Stair 87 Echo. Descend flight level 80, speed 200, Emirates 30 Yankee. Descend 3,000 feet, Sky Dubai 753. Descend to 3,000 feet, red angle for Quebec. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Emirates 8064. Cancel approach clearance, direct DW 406, climb flight level 60, Emirates 8064. Cleared DW 406 approach to 12 Al Maktoum International Airport, Emirates 8064. Thanks, NAS Express 25 Tango. Descend to 2,000 feet, Sky Dubai 753.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Arabia 4673.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, and then follow the profile, Arabia 400 Echo. Descend to 70, and then follow the profile, Emirates 30 Yankee.
Descend to flight level 70, Sky Dubai 728. Proceed direct Bomiv, Arabia 4673.
Cleared Rudy's approach to 12 Sharjah International Airport, Arabia 400 Echo.
Descend to level 80, reduce 200 knots, Emirates 28 Romeo X-ray.
Sky Dubai 34 Lima. Reducing 190, descend level 80, and then follow the profile, Sky Dubai 34 Lima. Descend to flight level 60, and then follow the profile, speed 200, Cedar Jet 9er Echo. Descend to altitude 5000, Emirates 30 Yankee. Climb to level 170, Sky Dubai 5341. Descend to altitude 5000 feet, and then follow the profile, Emirates 8064. Switching, Emirates 342.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, proceed direct SOGAP, NAS Express 9er7 Romeo. Descend to 3000 feet, NAS Express 9er7 Romeo. Thank you, Arabia 4673.
Descend to altitude 2000 feet, red angle for Quebec. Cancel approach clearance, left heading 145, Emirates 8064. Number 1, Golly Stair 87 Echo. Reducing 200, descend flight level 70, and then follow the profile, Sky Dubai 103. Descend to 2000, Arabia 400 Echo. Thank you, Emirates 5950. Descend 3000 feet, cleared to Dakes approach 12 Al Maktoum International Airport, Emirates 8064. Speed 190, descend to level 80, Arabia 19er.
Cleared for the DB407 approach for 12 left, Sky Dubai 728.
Climb to 5000 feet, Sky Dubai 367 Tango.
Descend flight level 60, and then follow the profile, Sky Dubai 728.
Thank you, Sky Dubai 5341.
Descend to flight level 70, Emirates 28 Romeo X-ray.
Arabia 400 Echo. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Emirates 1906. Thanks, Emirates 1906. 4000 feet, Emirates 30 Yankee. Descend to flight level 70, Sky Dubai 34 Lima.